Yeah, we're basically, we're not, we weren't expected to be live, we're just gonna.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are actually live, so I'm just gonna leave it going.
Nice. Welcome everyone. So good to see your faces in person. Can we have a round of applause for people to be together? So exciting. And we have live stream also. So welcome to our live stream folks. We're glad to be able to offer both options tonight. For college night, this is a really, really big night for our seniors. So good to see so many faces. I'm Emily Palmer, principal here at Washburn, starting my 4th year here. And you can tell I'm so excited to be done with distance learning. We think we are, and I will tell you, first of all, thank you all for how much you are vaccinating your children. We've been so impressed with the high vaccination rates that we have at Washburn, and how many, we've had a few cases, and we're doing contact tracing. Hardly anybody has had to quarantine because we're so vaccinated, and my goodness, that feels good. So thank you. We are grateful. School. And I also, another thing I just really wanted to say to everybody, I know from talking to you all that there's a lot of concern about last year having been really hard and how harshly the college is going to judge that. And we are pretty confident we hear from some folks tonight. But colleges know that it was a horrible year for everyone. And so what goes on this year, what seniors, what you're doing this quarter, next quarter, what goes on this year, gives you a chance to show really what you can do. So we don't want people to stress too much about last year, just focus on this year, focus forward, okay? So thank you for coming, welcome, and at this point I'm going to turn over to our counseling team, and John Duncan's going to get us started, so thank you.
You guys can clap, right? I'll take that, whenever I can. All right, again, I just want to echo what Dr. Palmer said. Thank you so much for making it tonight. Especially I want to give a big shout out to seniors here who have heard this information 1 or 2 times already. But it can be a complicated process. So like the 4 times a year, kind of more we can do this thing. So let's do a quick reintroduction because there has been some changes and turnovers in the department over the last couple of years. And a lot of my students have had 3 counselors in the last 2 years. So currently we have Ms. Abraham, whose class is 8 through FL. Ms. Abraham, I'm going to give a quick wave. She is behind there. Mr. Kroll has students last day school through that. Mr. Kroll, you're not in here. I have LE through RA, and Ms. E. Moore has RE through Z. Ms. Moore is also the back. Give a quick wave. And if we had not connected you yet, hopefully we will soon. We also have 2 new CCC coordinators, Anna Sato and Eric Levens. Your students know these 2 people. You might also, they have worked in your capacities. And I'm going to quickly turn it over to them and we'll go through
Good
everything.
evening.
Oh, live stream.
Perfect, thank you. Good evening, everyone. So my name is Kana, and a lot of these seniors do know me because I used to be the project success facilitator here at Washburn the last 4 years. And this is my new role as the college and career coordinator at Washburn. So the CCC is what we call the College and Career Center. We are in room 107, which is right by the security desk, and we're open from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So school day, a little bit before, a little bit after, We do a lot of different things, thinking about post-secondary options, whether that's 2-year, 4-year trade options, gap year, job, career, all of those things. So we are supporting students, especially seniors, during this year as we figure out what they want to do after they graduate.
I'm going to pass it on to you.
Take the mask off for a quick second. My name is Erica England. I know a lot of you from my role over the last 4 years that you've been at Washburn. I've done community and family engagement work, parent liaison, and I'm excited to transition to a new role here at Washburn with the Career College Center as well. So it's exciting to take on a new role. It's fun to know a lot of you and a lot of your kids. And so I think we're going to make a great team for you and your family. One of the things we wanted to highlight today is what we call our college rep visits. And those are happening very actively right now in the Career College Center. And the student has an opportunity to sign on to Naviance, and they can see which colleges are coming here to Washburn to do some in-person presentations about their school. It's a great opportunity to learn about some schools that maybe it's too hard to travel to, maybe even if it's a local option. But it's nice to kind of be able to sit down with a rep, get some questions answered. So we're really, really encouraging our seniors to sign up for some of those reps. It's very convenient. It's while you're already at school. You get permission to come. We'll give you a pass. You can get out of class and with permission from your teacher, of course, and then come down and hear from colleges. One thing we wanted to put out there is if you're in that mode of like kind of exploring, which we assume a lot of you are, and some of you may already have some colleges narrowed down, some of you may be in the beginning of your exploration time with colleges. Coming to college reps is a really nice way to just kind of start hearing what some of the questions are that other kids ask, and you can kind of sense for like big schools offer, like little small schools offer, and it's just a nice way to start your exploration. So I really encourage you to sign up for at least one and come down to those college reps. One last tip about college visits is if you're looking at a school, particularly maybe some of the privates or more selective colleges, it can really count on your favorites to attend these college visits here at Washburn because they keep track of the students that show interest in that school. And so that's sometimes something that students don't realize, and that can give you one leg up in that application process, and that admission counselor remembers you because you were here at Washburn in that visit. So we really hope you'll take advantage. If you have questions about Naviance, there's a student access. Parents can also access Naviance. If you already have a login, great, it's working. If you're having any login problems, reach out to us and we'll be happy to help you with Naviance.
One other thing that's in the same vein as the college rep visits is once we are done kind of with colleges visits, also coming to kind of share about their scholarship, how to apply, all of that. And so scholarship rep visits will also be happening in the winter/spring. So keep that in mind as well. Lastly, financial aid, FAFSA, or Minnesota Dream Act. That opens tomorrow, October 1st. So the FAFSA or the Minnesota Dream Act is a financial aid application that provides students aid to help pay for college. So you want to fill that out if you want to be eligible for loans, for grants, for work study, and also for scholarships. You will need some financial documents, specifically your 2020 tax forms. So like your 1040. And then it opens tomorrow. That doesn't mean that you need to fill it out and submit it tomorrow. In fact, I almost suggest to continue to focus on getting those college applications in by those deadlines because that also will help for institutional scholarships. And then once you've completed those, then you can come over to the College and Career Center and get help and support in filling out your financial aid application. We are going to do a financial aid night in our CCC. That's going to happen on November 10th. So if you do need to have some time to have someone sit down next to you and fill it out, you'll be hearing a lot more information of what you're going to need to bring. But we'll also be sending out a lot of emails and promotions on when that will be, what you need, all of that.
I think I covered everything, so I'm going to pass it back to Mr. Pemberton.
All right, thank you very much. And the CDC, we work very closely with them. So they're an amazing resource. We're really happy to have them. Okay, so let's get to business. Also, I want to address, as you can see, we're on a very small screen here. Our large projector stopped working like an hour ago. We had a power outage today at Washington, so please bear with us. We have copies of this presentation if you do not grab one at the very front also. This whole process is, it can seem very overly complicated, and a lot of people just get very overwhelmed. And so because of that, we try to break this down and kind of make it more digestible, because it is very overwhelming. So our hope is here is to kind of demystify this whole process from step 1 to step 2. So kind of like what we tell students, the first thing to do when you're looking for where to go to college, what to do is just start making a list. Start getting organized and asking questions and kind of figuring out what you want to go into, like what you kind of value. Looking at 2 years, 4 years, or 5 years, public vocation, there's always different kind of ways to it. We always tell students to engage in the process, so just kind of coast to it, let people kind of help you push along when you want to be the ones doing this, because this is your future. And use your resources well. We have a lot of them here. Counselors are very well versed in this whole process as CCC. So come see us, because we love students that we love to explain these things. And one of the biggest things we tell students, like, I just want to go to a good school. There is no such thing as like a good school, but there's a good school for that students. So there might be schools that are harder to get into, but that does not mean it is a good school for the students. So we want students to go somewhere where they are engaged, happy, and there's resources there that help them out. Okay, so once you've kind of gathered resources, it's very developing a college list. And then again, it's kind of where you just prioritize things based off different factors that are important to you. So some people want to stay in metro areas, that I think the most important thing that kind of helps narrow things down. Some people don't have a lot of money to spend in college, especially today when it's so expensive. That's their factor to kind of help narrow things down. So there's different ways to start doing that. And we're here to help students kind of brainstorm ideas about that as a CCC. You don't have a good place to start. We always recommend kind of having 3 different types of schools on your list. Likely is a school that you will probably get into, at least about a safe school, but we recommend finding at least one likely school, just so you know you for sure you're going somewhere at the end of the year if you find one in college. We should have a lot of hospital schools, so they're one that kind of meet the average criteria of people who get into that school. And then we always recommend like at least one reach school, just because you never know. And that can be a financial reach, or academic reach. Sometimes there's very expensive colleges out there, people don't even bother applying to them. But sometimes they have different scholarships, different opportunities, they can be a lot cheaper than you might think it is. So it's always worth to apply to at least one reach school. When applying to schools, colleges look at some objective factors, the GPA, class rank, and the ACT score, or the SAT score. There's other things that they kind of subjectively look at that helps influence decisions, such as rigor of courses, and we send that information to colleges. Activities like show talents, and then diversity, racial, ethnicity, income, and geography. One of the greatest resources we have here is this thing called scattergrams. So every student has an Naviance account, and on an Naviance account, you can access data from Washburn students for the past, I think, like 5 to 8 years of who applied where, who got in, who got denied, who got data points on their ACT and GPA. So if you had like a 3.5 and a 25 on the ACT, you could kind of see where you stack up against other people who got into this school or got denied. So that can kind of help figure out like what is a safe school or what is a reach school. I'm kind of using this data amongst other things. So we always recommend using it. And it's from Washburn students too, so it's a little more individualized and kind of their general access information on the website. So once students are ready to start those college applications, there's the first thing kind of keep in mind is deadlines, so knowing which ones come first. There's 50 sometimes over the different dates. So the things you hear most about and confused mostly is early action and early decision. we always remind people that early decision, that is a binding contract, so that is like getting married to that school. You cannot back out. If you do, it can be very, very expensive and tricky. So if you are doing an early decision, just make sure that you know you 100% know that you school that you can pay for it. The other one is early action, and that is one that we really encourage students to use. Early action just means there's an earlier deadline, and you hear back sooner from that school, and sometimes you have a better chance of getting in and getting more financial aid. So we always recommend early action. And then regular deadline is just that there's a regular deadline, you can apply after that. Then early admissions, you kind of apply whenever, and they let you know back either within that day or within a couple weeks if you got it or not. But still, with full admissions, we always recommend applying sooner than later because those spots do fill up too. There are different types of applications out there, kind of three big platforms. Institutional applications are just applying through that school's website. They're usually quicker and easier than other ways. But the big one you can hear about is common application, or the common apps people call it. That is a very useful tool. It has about up to 900 schools in the database. So you fill out a common app a profile. It takes about 1 to 2 hours. And then with that, you can apply to all the schools across the country. So that is an option out there. There's also the coalition application, which is another tool, kind of similar to common app. Once you are ready to start applying, things we remind students are be professional. It kind of sounds silly and obvious, but we say that for a reason. So just make sure you have a boring professional email address. You don't need to sign your punctuation, your applications, and just follow all those instructions on there. A lot of colleges want students to write an essay, especially if you're not going to have an essay. But some schools also want individual essays about that school. And one great resource we have here, who's actually speaking at a session tonight, is Miss Bennett. She is the writing lab coordinator. And she can kind of help students from like step one of just brainstorming what you want to write about, to kind of looking at it to find out details and kind of polish it up. So we always recommend seniors to book a meeting with her if you feel like you need any help at all. Spots do fill up, especially this month. So just make sure that if you are a senior, connect with her soon, especially as they get early application deadlines come up, like November 1st. Okay, so once you have like a list of kind of like where you think you're applying to, the good variety of schools, the next step is to meet with your counselor. And here we will kind of look over those options, kind of maybe give you a reality check about it, or kind of encourage your classes. We also look into Naviance. Naviance is a tool that we use to set transcripts, school profiles, school reports, and different information. If a student needs a letter of recommendation, we also can add that teacher's name into Naviance, that the teacher is able to upload it and send it out. We also kind of double check that they do need a letter of recommendation. Because sometimes students think that they do, and it turns out on the schools that they are applying to require a letter of recommendation. We just kind of double check that you do in fact need one before doing that process too. Okay, so kind of along with when you have met with us, same time we should be sending your ACT scores, maybe. It's kind of different now after COVID. A lot of schools are making it test optional, but it's still kind of good to run a bias because even if it's test optional, like depending on your score, your GPA, and the average person who gets in that school, sometimes it could be worth you sending it in, it could help, and sometimes it might not. So kind of run that bias if you're curious, but if it's significantly lower than the average ACT score people get in, it's usually not worth sending. But yeah, that's kind of something we can kind of help you with also. You go on the ACT website, you send it, it's about $13 each score that sends. We also have something called the active place test. So if you plan to go to a 2-year college first, you need to take an active placer exam, which is kind of places you write level for reading for math. We'll have it available here at Washington at the end of the year too. After you apply and we send transcripts, the students should be tracking applications, so just kind of double checking that colleges receive that information. A lot of times when they apply to a college, they want to go to a temporary college portal account, so kind of double checking that. And then if there are any issues come up, connect to the CCC or your counselor. A common thing we get from students is, hey, never sent the transcripts. And oftentimes we have, but they just have not processed that yet. So we always recommend double checking that ahead of time. A lot of people apply to the University of Minnesota, so we have a quick little slide about this. And I won't go too much in depth because we do have a UM down here tonight. You can apply to the UM with 3 different applications. Building over, comment, or coalition. It's $55 unless you have a fee waiver. And UM wants students to self-report their grades. So we students, every single class you take it for all of your high school career, but each individual program. So it takes a little bit of time. Kind of keep in mind when you try to do it. All right, after you've done that, then you want to apply for financial aid, and that's the FAFSA that Anna and Erica were talking about. It's open tomorrow. It can be kind of tricky, so we have workshops here. If you've been through this process before, you might know it's good. We can help checklist all that. And that is where the majority of aid comes from for students who go to college, and that's what colleges use to help determine kind of what aid you're going to get also. So definitely do it even if you don't think you'll be getting aid from it. And finally, step 8 is applying for scholarships. And one thing we kind of remind people about is, I think sometimes people have this idea that if they apply for scholarships, they can kind of help cover the whole cost of college. And unfortunately, that's not like quite true. There are some scholarships out there that will cover it, but the majority of the scholarship money that you will be getting for college comes from the school. In fact, 90% of it is given by the school you're applying to. However, with that being said, we do have a lot of scholarship opportunities here. The CCC has an entire flyer of scholarships like that are Washburn specific or that they know of local community scholarships, which students have the best chance of getting. There's scholarships out there that people apply to each year. Those are very hard to get, but there's ones around here where only a handful of students get it. So they can kind of help with that whole process. And I always check the college's website too to see if they have institutional scholarships. A lot of times it's built into the application, but sometimes you kind of have to find, search for it. So I always double check that. The private scholarship opportunities from the CCC will be given with a either weekly or bi-weekly newsletter. So we will be reminding students about that. I think we're also going to be giving information with weekly webcasts and other ways. So you'll hear more about that. I should also note that school counselors, we go into senior social studies classrooms throughout the year. So we'll be giving this information throughout the year to seniors who might get like after tonight kind of what we're going over. So the next 2 weeks in a row will be in classrooms kind of giving different information about things coming up, like the U of M Madison, private schools, and later on we'll be getting more information about scholarships too. So they will be hearing about that, so make sure you talk to them about the information on that. This is just a quick senior timeline. I know you probably cannot see it because it's so small here, but generally speaking, things to kind of keep in mind on here. There's a national college fair. It is virtual. It's not a convention center, so that's a good way to kind of just see what is out there, check out some colleges that maybe you don't want to fly across the country to. We also have a college fair here at Washburn that will be virtual. It's kind of more your local colleges, like from Minnesota, Wisconsin, Dakotas. And that will also be virtual. We'll have more information on later on. There's ACT coming up on October 23rd. Registration is tomorrow. Hopefully, your students think that they sign up by now. And then a lot of early action party deadlines are November 1st. So that's kind of like this date that you hear a lot about. And not all the early action deadlines are November 1st, but a lot of big ones are. So like University of Minnesota and Madison, they have early action deadlines November 1st. That's always a big day. Like on there, he said there's this Dream Act and Pastoral Workshop on November 10th coming up. And then after that, there's another ACT, Oxford Scholarship applications will be distributed. There's another workshop for Minnesota Dream Act and PASFA. And then all of a sudden we're in spring. It's time to make some decisions as far as which college that you want to go to. It'll be graduation. And I heard it's on a Sunday this year, so that'll be interesting. So, a lot of information. Seniors, thank you for bearing through this one more time. After all this, there's always still questions as is expected. It's a complicated process, so please see your school counselor. You need to do this one time anyway, as we'll do it soon. We kind of go over this thing with you. And again, copies of the presentation will also be available on the counselor website, as are copies of other presentations that we give throughout the year to seniors, to juniors, and different editors. So if you're interested in it, it's on the Washburn website under counseling, under presentations. Okay, so that is kind of a quick recap as far as like our steps for applying. I just want to give a quick heads up about how the night's going to look. So from 6:30 to 6:55, we're going to have a breakout session 1. 7 to 7:25, breakout session 2. 7:30 to 8, breakout session 3. If you just want to stay for one session, that is completely fine. Or you can go to all 3. It's completely up to you. There's no pressure to go to all 3. Just stay here for events. We also have a Somali speaking group and a Spanish speaking group, and I see our presenters over here, so let me get you guys the microphone really quickly. This is Martín and Ali.
Hi, I'm Martín. Y para los que les gustaría seguir escuchando la información sobre las universidades, estamos en el salón 202, que está viendo de aquí a mano izquierda.
My name is Ali. هذا سؤال كل شيء البرنامج واحد يمكن أقوم مقال يرشد كمان وهي ويا بعدها أروح عن سنين عندنا الوقت ما هو الذي هذا سؤال البرنامج.
Right, and then just a quick recap in case you can't see this. So we have a financial aid section in room 107. Just note that only the first 2 sessions are available. That they have to leave after the first 2 sessions. So if you kind of do that, make sure you make the first or second. Scholarships will be in room 121. Seniors, that is the white room. Parents here if you are a senior. College and essay writing for this minute is room 104. The U of M representative here in the auditorium, all 3 sessions, and then selective colleges will be room 108G. So that is it. Thank you guys for bearing with us, and it should be a great night. All right, thank you.